Hey guys, we're out in the garden. Dave, the garden guy here. We're making sparks.
Yeah, we're making sparks. Actually, we're
weeds.
talking about weeds today. We're talking about this weed flamethrower, and you've had a little experience with this, and this is one thing you want to keep in mind. You mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Easy to burn things down with this, but this is one of the most effective ways to get rid of weeds organically in your garden.
Because we have covered home fires caused by one of these
folks,
things.
you want to use this on damp days. You want to use it. You don't want to use this around structures or anything like that. Let's see if Jared can go ahead and light it up. It's just simply propane, so be careful there, Jared. The other way, you got. There you go. There it is, right there.
And then you bring it down like that, but it's hard to keep just this going.
We need to do a little bit of adjustment on it, but it's very effective. Like I said, if you want to stay away from any type of synthetic types of weed killers, this is one of the ways to do it. Some other ways you want to do it is just go out and purchase some of your different types of weed killers. And Jared, right over here, you know, they use a lot of different types of orange oils or vinegars, and for that matter, there's a 10% vinegar you can purchase at most of the stores around here that is very effective on getting rid of basically weeds. Just spray it on those hot days and you're ready to go.
Eventually it'll shrivel up.
It will shrivel up. We've used them right here in the garden, and you can see right in our garden area, you see very few weeds. One of the reasons is because we go organic, and the more compost you work in the soil, the more type of manures you work in the soil, the better off are you're in controlling the weeds. And the other thing, we use dense plantings, and Bobby's pointing the camera over to what we're talking about. By doing dense plantings, you don't allow that sunlight to hit the soil, and voila, you get rid of the weeds and get rid of the weeds naturally. Last but not least, make sure you put plenty of mulch down on the ground. You look right here, Jared. There's some shredded western cedar bark. This not only gets rid of the weeds, about 4 inches thick is what you need to put it down, but it helps control those different types of insects or non-beneficial insects you don't want around your home.
And you like cedar bark?
I love cedar bark. It's one of the most effective ways to actually get rid of weeds and insects all at the same time.
All right.
Whammy.
Full weekend of rain here, Dave. You must be excited about that.
Oh, I'm real excited. In fact, we're just putting down a little bit of manure all over, and it's ready to go. So we're going to, hopefully we'll have a nice spring, and we'll stay away from any type of frosty conditions.
Excellent, Dave.